There's a secret kingdom hidden beneath the ground, where weird and wondrous creatures exist in the dark. This is the world of fungi, a group of diverse organisms that have been around for millions of years. The lords and ladies of this kingdom are the mushrooms, bursting from the ground like magical miniature castles. Some whimsical, some foreboding. Some with little blue people living inside them. I think you can eat these ones. Don't know about those. I thought these ones were okay, but I ate a whole bag of them and now I'm starting to feel weird. Luckily, I have an advanced copy of Fungi of Aotearoa, a curious forager's field guide, which I'll take a closer look at as soon as I've talked to the author about it. You know, that author tells us that it's pronounced fungi, in case you were interested. And she knows because her book's called Fungi of Aotearoa, Liv Sisson. We spoke to her earlier today and asked her to give us an idea just how big this world of New Zealand fungi is. Fungi.
Oh my gosh, it's almost limitless. I mean, scientifically, scientists aren't actually in agreement about how many fungi species we even have. So here in New Zealand, we have a huge amount of fungal biodiversity. So there are fungi all over the place, really. We've got a huge range and some really amazing species.
Hey, what's New Zealand's most interesting fungi?
I think hard to answer, but I really find were kokako, the blue fungi on the cover of my book, to be so fascinating. It has this amazing aqua blue color to it, and the first time I saw it in the bush, I just almost couldn't believe that it was real.
Is there an easy way to tell whether a mushroom is poisonous or not?
That is a great question, and there's no rules of thumb. The only rule is that there's no rules of thumb.
Right.
So to make sure a mushroom's not poisonous, you just need to really use good field guides and get a positive ID, look at each and every attribute of the fungi, check it against poisonous lookalikes, and do lots of research before you ever consume any fungi.
Liv, what's the difference between a toadstool and a mushroom?
Ooh.
Oh yeah, this is also a good question. So I think that they're just kind of phrases that came about, and a toadstool is a phrase used to sometimes refer to the red mushroom with the white dots on top. And I think kind of back in the day when people said toadstool, they meant something you couldn't eat, and mushroom meant something you could eat. Big generalization, but toadstool generally is the funkier fungi that you don't want to eat.
Are they underrated, do you think, fungi?
Yeah, I think they're a little bit underrated. I think lots of us have memories of kind of slimy mushrooms being served up to us as kids and not really enjoying it, myself included. But there's actually such a huge breadth of edible fungi out there, and we're really only using a small percentage of what we could use as a food resource. And so they offer us lots of cool textures and flavors, and if you get a little bit creative in the way that you cook with them, you can really make some amazing stuff with great umami flavors. And I think half the battle is figuring out how to cook them right to get a nice texture, and there's lots of tips in my book to help you, achieve that.
Well, Liv, it's been lovely to chat. Thank you so much.
Thanks so much.
This is the book, Liv's book, Fungi of Aotearoa, A Curious Forager's Field Guide. And honestly, it's hot property in the office. I've not seen a book come in for a story that has been so well thumbed. Whether you take it out to read out in the world and find these, or you just look at the incredible pictures for ages, I thoroughly recommend.
Just take it in your car and park up on a nice street and read a bit of it.
That sounds so nice, and I may just do that.
Do you guys know there's a fungi on our $50 note?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, cool. More fun facts coming up next.